I'm recording
We
now.
are recording. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Or we need a bigger boat. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm here. I've got 10 minutes
Okay.
before I'm required to do something. Go ahead, sweetie. What do you got?
So, simple question to start off. What is it that you do?
What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I work as a project engineer slash draftsman slash salesperson for a company that provides conveyor systems, and we primarily deal with the fluid milk industry, but we also do bottled water, and we do ice cream. We do a lot of different products. The company I work for now, Dairy Conveyor Corp, is the second company that I'm working for professionally doing drafting. I originally started working for a company on a per diem basis that did theatrical sets in upstate New York. So that was a great job. It lasted for about a year. I was working for the theatrical company, Scenic Technologies. I was looking for a more permanent position that offered better benefits, and I went to Dairy Conveyor Corp, and they hired me. I really enjoy my job. I do. Every day I enjoy getting up and going different places and having the freedom to travel to different places. And I'm primarily in the Northeast, from Maine down to the Carolinas and as far out as Indiana. So that's my territory, and I just love the fact of being able to go where I need to go based on a customer calling, or if my employer says, hey, we got a call from a so-and-so plant out here and they would like to see you, and just scheduling and going out there, meeting people and having that connection. I like going into a place that I've never been and gaining a connection with a new plant, and them putting their faith in me that I'm going to be able to provide them what they need, the services that they're going to require. I like to collect things, and that's a good part of my job is I'm able to travel, and a lot of times while traveling between plants, I will stop in at antique markets and different types of shops and look for collectibles. I always wanted to do some drafting, and it goes back to when I was a little boy watching Mr. Ed, big popular television show, early 1960s. And Mr. Ed was a talking horse, and Wilbur was his owner, and Wilbur had his drafting board out in the barn, and I thought that was just amazing to be able to do that. In some cases, architectural drawings look like artwork the way they're done, if they're done properly. Even the lettering's amazing. So I've always thought, yeah, I wanted to do this. It's just, it took me a while to get to that point in my life where I was able to have enough confidence to say, this is what I want to do. I want to do this type of work. And then I pursued it. I think that, losing my dad and my brother died at an early age, it made me I had to really grow up and deal with some pretty serious issues. So that really accelerated that process, because you realize that now you're going to be doing what you need to do to be an adult, and deal with all the things that you're dealing with. I think just being consistent and working, and just being enthusiastic about the job that I'm doing, and really believing in myself, because sometimes, like all people, we doubt ourselves, and I think that sometimes you have to just go on your gut and try something and present something to a customer, and if they go with it and they see your vision and they see what you want to do, it's a great feeling. It gives you a confidence boost, and you believe in yourself. So I'd say the biggest accomplishment is just believing in myself that I can do what I need to do. When I first started working for Dairy Conveyor, it's now DCC automation because we're getting into robotics, so we're getting more advanced. I worked primarily as a draftsman, so I would work under a salesman who would go out and get field dimensions and give them to me, and then I would produce the drawings for that person. So I was doing a lot of drafting at that time. I was also doing a lot of IT for the company as well. So I was more in-house. I traveled maybe 2 or 3 times a year, but primarily I was doing drafting. And then one day I just got a call from the president of the company saying, you wanted this job, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it now. Let's just get it going. So it happened almost immediately, with me not really suspecting it was gonna happen. And then when it did happen, I really had to put my money where my mouth was, and I had to produce and show them that I could do what they needed me to do. Having a passion, enthusiasm. I like to just explore things and just keep improving, trying to improve myself if I can, and wanting to, I'm always looking for another way to do things to make it more interesting for myself. And I remember being young and always wanting to just explore and just learn things, and I still do that.